Hello tool groupies, today on the Backwoods Mechanic channel we're reviewing some more adjustable wrenches. Now I've reviewed Crescent, Cobalt, Gear Wrench, Hyper Tough. Now we're going to be adding Craftsman to this list of tools that I use and abuse. Of course, links to all this stuff will be down in the description box below if you want to check out those other reviews, along with full specs for these products, links to buy them, other tool reviews, and more. You can also go over to Instagram and follow to see these tools in action. Anytime I use different tools for different jobs, I'll post pictures so you'll see that these are being used in real world repairs. You'll also get deal alerts, performance results, and much more. Otherwise, let's go ahead and review us some adjustable wrenches. Now what you're looking at right here is a 4-piece Craftsman adjustable wrench set. I've got 6, 8, 10, and 12 inch. Model number CMMT 81621, 81622. The combo pack does have a different model number. However, if you wanted to buy the 10 inch and the 12 inch individually, this would be 81623, 81624. Instead, I got the combo pack because it was a little bit cheaper, so it's model number 12002. They cost from left to right here $8, $10, and then $25. Now the 10 and the 12 inch right here is $13 and $20 individually, but with the combo set it's $25. It's cheaper for you to buy the combo pack and do it in this manner. I have a total investment of $43 plus tax right here at my local Lowe's. I also want to say, if you're someone who wants bigger sizes, you work on bigger things, and you need a much bigger adjustable wrench, they do offer the 15 inch for $38, an 18 inch for $50, and a 24 inch for $80. I'll post the cheapest in the description box below. These are all the Stanley Black & Decker version, but they still carry the Craftsman full lifetime warranty on them. So if they fail, just return them to the place you purchased them from. They will give you a replacement. Otherwise, go to craftsman.com or call 1-888-331-4569. Now we'll go ahead and cut them out of these boxes and check them out. Now these are all made in China from all alloy heat treated steel. They do have a fully polished chrome finish that meets or exceeds ASME standards, so they're made very durable and corrosion resistant with that strong I-beam style body design that's very thick, very firm, strong, gives you really good grip. Now, if you want to see these compared to other adjustable wrenches out here on the market, get some test results on them, see how they fare up, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel for that future video. I have got several other well-known adjustable wrenches that I'm going to be comparing these to. Now, if you look on the body here, the Craftsman name, model, and size is all in raised lettering along the handle right there. Now if you look at the jaws here, you will notice that the heads of these do have that fully polished mirror chrome finish to them right on the head, whereas the rest of the body's kind of got that satin finish. But it makes it easier to look at the laser etched indicators on each side of the jaw. You've got standard on the left, metric on the right. Those scales allow you to easily gauge what size of the workpiece it is that you're working with, whether it's a fastener or a pipe fitting and other things. These are all designed to have that extra wide jaw capacity, adding a lot more versatility to them. The worm gear itself here is very strong. It's got a built-in tension spring to it to help kind of stabilize the moving jaw as it's moving up and down, and you got pressure on it. It'll kind of give it a little bit of wiggle room so it don't get stuck on anything. And it's supposed to reduce the rattling that you hear in the jaws sometimes if there's a lot of slop right there. But I do got to say that the jaws themselves have minimal movement. They're pretty nice and firm compared to the jaw slop on other brands that I've had over the years. So we'll go ahead and go with the jaw capacity on each one of these. Again, from left to right, the jaw capacity on this 6 inch is 15/16 or 24 millimeter. The 8 inch jaw capacity is 1 3/16 or 30 millimeter. The 10 inch jaw capacity is 1 3/8 or 35 millimeter. The 12 inch jaw capacity is 1 5/8 or 41 millimeter. So these 4 adjustable wrenches right here do fit a wide range of sizes, especially the most common sizes that any tradesman is going to come across on a daily basis. So if you needed anything bigger than a 41 millimeter, then you're probably going to want to invest in the 15, 18, or 24 inch wrenches too. Now we'll go ahead and test the accuracy of these scales along the jaws. For an example, if you're working with a pipe and you're not really sure what size it is, what size the union is, anything like that, these are great tools for this type of job. Now you're not going to have it fit. That's probably what a pipe wrench is for, or you're going to have to get a bigger adjustable wrench. But on the outside piece here, you could put a pipe wrench on one and then adjustable wrench on the other. And it does hold it nice and tight. It does feel like it's got a good grip to it. But I'm curious as to see how round this pipe is right here. So we're going to test this out first on the metric side. And it says, I think it's between 26 and 27 millimeter here. And as you can see right there, it is 26.45. So the scale accuracy on the jaw does appear to be dead on, because it was between those two measurements, and that's exactly what size this pipe is, between 26 and 27 millimeter. Now we're going to move on to the handy dandy piece of wood here that I've used as a demonstration piece in past videos. So you all should know that this is roughly 1 1/16 of an inch in size, which is also 27 millimeter. Just to verify that, we will mic it out. Now the 1 1/16 of an inch is slightly smaller than what a 27 millimeter is. So it's going to be right at 1 1/16 inch in size. For inch accuracy, you can see right here, it is 1.057. Now on our 6-inch here, the jaw capacity only goes up to 15/16 of an inch or 24 millimeters. So we will test out the accuracy on this 3/4 inch fastener right here. Now on this, for the measurement, it is right near what the 3/4 is. Now we'll flip it over and test it out here to see if it's right at the 19 millimeter mark. And it is right on the money. So this is a 19 millimeter fastener. So the 6-inch adjustable wrench does have accurate scales on it. Now we'll move up to the 8-inch here. It is 1 1/16 of an inch, and it is 27 millimeter. So the jaw capacity on the 8-inch was accurate. On the 10-inch jaw capacity right here, it is also accurate at 1 1/16. And on the metric side, it is 27 millimeter. Now the final scale we'll test here is the 12-inch. With the 12-inch, we got 1 1/16 and 27 millimeter. So each one of these adjustable wrenches do have accurate gauges on the side of the jaws. Whether you are measuring with metric or standard sizes, it measures fasteners accurately along with pipes. One thing I like to do with these types of wrenches is I like to test them over a period of time and see how well the jaws perform. And usually I can do that by going and taking them to work and using them on a variety of work pieces to try to tighten and loosen different fasteners over a period of time, and then see if the jaws come loose during use. Now if jaws remain tight, you can easily grab these adjustable wrenches by the bottom of the handle and use them for more leverage as you're turning around the fastener. You can pick them up, you can place them on it, you can twist them and use them time and time again. Now whenever you're coming across an adjustable wrench with a very weak worm gear, what's going to happen is, as you're turning that fastener over a few revolutions, it's going to loosen up gradually, and you're going to end up having to readjust the adjustable wrench. A well-made adjustable wrench, you won't necessarily have to do that. It will hold it just tight enough to do what you need it to do, and then you can easily use it without having to hold the worm gear in place for every application. Usually I'll take each one of these adjustable wrenches and then I will sit here and I will twist on a fastener like this for a good hour or so, just to see the type of results that I will get with how the jaw works. Now I've seen quite a few different adjustable wrenches loosen up over a period of time, and I have seen other well-made wrenches not loosen up over a long period of time, which is really good. Just like the Hyper Tough wrenches that I reviewed a while back, I have been using them pretty consecutively. I've let other people use them pretty consecutively to get their thoughts and opinions on them. That way I can give you better performance results in the future. And the one thing with the Hyper Tough is they do have some pretty decent adjustable wrenches for a lot of different purposes. However, the jaws usually lock up on them and you can barely get them off of the fastener whenever you're working with something or off of the pipe. You usually have to adjust it or pull it hard to get it off. So I like being able to test and use these to see if they will hold up doing the same job over and over again without having to constantly hold this worm gear or readjust these wrenches. The big thing about adjustable wrenches is, are they built strong enough to handle a wide array of duties, from the common household repair, automotive repair, plumbing, maintenance jobs, commercial, industrial applications, and much more. The original Crescent wrench is still one of the best general purpose brands out here on the market for the price. But these Craftsmans are made similar in build and quality, and of course the price is right there also. So between the Crescent brand and the Craftsman brand, I don't think you could go wrong with either one for a general purpose crescent wrench. Now, if you're working professionally with adjustable wrenches and pipe wrenches and things of that nature, doing industrial work, you might want to invest in a better quality tool for certain jobs or specific applications. That's exactly why I've got wrenches like this one. This one is a super adjustable wrench made in the USA. Is made by J.H. Williams and Company. It's 18 inches long. I have another one that's 15 inches long. Those are my big adjustable wrenches because these need to take a whole lot of use and abuse. And believe me, they have been put through the ringer time and time again. They've had pipes put on them and everything else, and they have withstood the test of time. But as far as a general purpose wrench with what you're looking at right here to do the most common repairs, wrenches like this are pretty good. If you want to go crazy and you're a name brand kind of person and you want something that's got that flank drive teeth and all that, Snap-on's got a great set out here on the market, but it's going to cost you. I do like the Snap-on brands of theirs. I have used them in the past, but honestly, for the types of repairs that I do, these do just as good as the Snap-on. Snap-on's a little bit more precision, and of course it's nice having the name brand around, but really you're better off investing in the actual sockets, ratchets, and wrenches than you are the adjustable wrenches. It all really depends on what your job is, what you do for a living, what your intentions are for the tool. That's really what's going to determine what you should probably invest in. Most of the time, whenever you're using these, you're going to be using them on pipes, fittings, fasteners, plumbing work, steam lines, or you're going to want something in your toolbox in case you don't have the right size wrench on hand. Adjustable wrenches all across the market are going to perform the same style duty. The biggest things are going to be, are they going to hold up? Is the jaw strong enough? Are they wide enough? Are they going to get stuck? Are they too sloppy? Things like that. You want something that's going to be fairly built, that's going to get the job done. And quite frankly, between investing on the Pittsburgh Pro line at Harbor Freight or the Craftsman, I do recommend the Craftsman, because everything you look at Harbor Freight in the Pittsburgh Pro line, you got to make sure that the I-beam design that they got for the handles are not crooked or things like that, or the jaws ain't too sloppy. And these Craftsman ones right here are honestly pretty solid. I do like the old school USA or Japan made quality tools, but for a China made tools, these are actually nicer than I expected, especially compared to a lot of the other brands out here on the market, like what you'll find with Hyper Tough or the Harbor Freight line. But sometime in the near future, I am going to be doing some comparisons on these videos head to head with just about every other adjustable wrench that I've got my hands on in my toolbox. We'll be comparing them to Gear Wrench, Cobalt, Klein, Craftsman Evolve, Hyper Tough, Crescent, and many more. So we'll be putting these to the test doing real world repairs. After I break these in real good, get some good use and abuse on them and see what they're made of, I'll come back and do a performance result video where I'll tell you the results, my final thoughts and opinions on these. Of course, if you hit subscribe, you'll be able to see these things in action on this channel. They're not the USA made stuff, they're not the Japan stuff, but they did make them nice and thick. I do like the way that they're nice and thick because they feel comfortable in your hand. Whenever you're working with adjustable wrenches and you got to put pressure on something and you're working on machines, you want something that's really going to give you that good firm grip depending on what you're working on. Something like the Craftsman Evolve right here, it's got that really thin handle. Now these Evolves, they've honestly shocked me. I bought them thinking they were cheap throwaway tools that I could just take and pack and loan out and beat on and all that kind of stuff and they would break, but they actually have held up over a long period of time doing a whole lot of different repairs, and I've grown to like these adjustable wrenches by Evolve. A lot of the Sears line that has the Sears name on these, I've got one of those adjustable wrenches too. It has the BF Japan on the bottom of it, just like a whole lot of the Craftsman lines got. So BF Japan helped make some of those, and they also had the Evolve line. Some of these adjustable wrenches were made with a similar build, but you can tell this one right here, just for an example, the 10-inch versus the 10-inch, the difference in the handles, the difference in the thickness of the head. This is a little bit thicker for a cheaper adjustable wrench, and this one here is a little bit thinner, more narrow up top right there. So whenever you're going into a nice tight confined space, you're going to get a really good grip on that, and you're going to be able to get to the fastener before you will using this one. If you want a top of the line tool, I have seen the channel lock version, the cold blue. That is some of the best tools for the money that you can buy as far as adjustable wrenches go. There's a wide array of different adjustable wrenches to choose from, but honestly, we're going to try these out along with all the other ones that I've got on this channel. Check the links in the description box below. Check out those products, see what you think. If you got these and you have used these personally, I would like for you to post in the comment section down below. Let people know what you think of these Craftsman adjustable wrenches by Stanley Black & Decker. Do you like them? Do you not like them? What do you use them for? Are you a maintenance man? Industrial maintenance? Commercial maintenance? Something of that nature in between? Let us know your thoughts and opinions. Otherwise, I just want to encourage people to go out here, learn yourself a trade, buy yourself some tools, and start making repairs great again by doing it yourself.